Hello, good evening. Um, I'm someone who's obviously very big on motivation and being productive and being like the best version of yourself and yada 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 yada. Which is why I think it's important that I share that today wasn't even close to one of those days for me. If the baseline of being motivational productive is like the ground floor, the first floor, I was sunk below the basement. I was buried like I was buried below like the foundations of the building. And I'll explain. So I spent like 3 hours in bed before I even got out of bed. When I was doing literally half of my first task, I got sidetracked and started gaming for a little bit, and then I got bored of gaming. Went and got myself a bite to eat, came back, did nothing, basically, like laid in bed and watched my friends play a couple video games, fell asleep for 2 hours, responded to maybe like half of my messages, watched a little bit of anime, and then I made myself a delectable carbonara with some spinach and all the good stuff, mushrooms, like a bit of bacon, garlic, cheese, like just a sensational little carbonara. And now it is, what's the time now? 10:45, 10:45, and I still haven't done anything on my to-do list, realistically. I feel very bloated and unproductive and unmotivated, and I procrastinated all day. I feel honestly very anxious, and just my brain is just running overtime, and my body feels so bleh. Like that's today for me, which is a bit unfortunate because it's like a public holiday, but I was hoping to do a couple things, and I did try and motivate myself. Like I set certain plans with other people so it would motivate me to go out and do things, but both of those ended up falling through for like different reasons, and then I ended up canceling a couple things as well because like I wasn't really feeling in the mood. But the point of this video is to, one, explain to you how I'm feeling so I have that kind of like that grounding, and two, explain how I'm gonna get out of it. Because to me, I kind of feel like I wasted an entire day. To me, like objectively, I feel like I wasted today. I slept for, what is it, like 8.5 hours? Let me double check now. I slept for, nope. I slept for about 7.5 hours, 8 hours. And then I had another 2-hour nap. For breakfast, I had sugar. I had more sugar just then. I had like a decently filling and fatty dinner. And I didn't even get a lot of things done on my to-do list that I needed to do. If anything, I think out of the 10 things I had to do, I did half of one. But now that I've explained what I failed at today and how I'm also feeling right now, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do about it. Because I don't feel like I'm the only person that gets into ruts where they feel genuinely just like, I don't know if you can class it as just like laziness or depression or what you want to call it, but I'm just going to call it a rut for now. Been in a bit of a rut today. And the thing that's keeping me positive, other than the fact that it's 11:15, technically, in an ideal world, I could either A, go to sleep right now, wake up at 6 a.m. and then just have the most perfect day tomorrow, or B, I stay awake until probably 3 a.m. and then lock in, get everything, make myself like a little cup of coffee or something, get everything done, then crash asleep and then wake up only when I need to tomorrow morning. But both of those options, I'm going to put aside on the table for a second because, again, I am kind of kicking myself because I feel like I've wasted a day. But realistically, if this is how today was supposed to go, this is how today was supposed to go. I'm young, I have time. Like, you only have a set amount of days on this earth. Yet you do. You do. And the amount of people that waste them, like, I guarantee you there's at least, like, a couple hundred people that spend the day exactly the same as me. So I'm not fussed. Like, it's whatever. And I'm privileged to obviously be able to spend a day as lazy as this. But I think it ultimately comes down to the fact that, like, I could just beat myself up over it. But realistically, with procrastinating, I think that having one lazy day is okay because it just means that tomorrow, if I'm lazy again, my body's going to start to think, are you sick? What's wrong with you? Get out of bed, like, move around, whatever. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen because it usually kind of, like, happens like that. If I have a day where I do literally nothing, the next day my body's like, let's move, let's walk around, let's do something. Like, what's going on here? So that's good. Another thing is that I have guaranteed plans. The second thing is, other than my body telling me, like, I should probably move tomorrow, which I have to look forward to. 2, I have guaranteed plans tomorrow, which means that I have to get myself out of bed at a certain time. And I have to, like, do certain tasks by a certain time. But it's good because it means that it will motivate me to at least accomplish that. And by starting with accomplishing that, I can then use that momentum to accomplish other things. Like today, my ideal plan was to go to my university library, sit, study, knock a couple things out, treat myself to, like, I don't know, like a little sweet treat or like a nice little thing from the IGA, and then head to the gym before heading home. But here we are. So, obviously, I am explaining this in the most positive way possible. The way in which I felt today and how I behaved today aren't as I guess subliminal as what I'm explaining to be right now. It's not just like no, yeah, whatever. Like, it kind of felt like all encompassing. Like, I felt like I, like, couldn't leave the bed because I was so tired and I was so fatigued and my brain was running over time, and, like, I had a bit of decision paralysis and blah blah blah. But, like, it won't be like that forever. It won't be like that forever. And there are things that I regret not doing yesterday, today, and there are things that I, like, regret doing today, and, like, all these kinds of stuff, and, like, I could sit here and wallow in it for ages, but, like, that's just also a waste of time. Like, would I rather think back on the past and then waste the present thinking back on the past, or would I rather, like, I don't know, like, just, like, you can technically reframe it to be like, oh, like, you're resting, like, your body needs a rest. Like, I don't think it was that. But, like, if I tell myself that, maybe it'll be true. But I think for me, for the rest of the night, I think the best thing, like, I'm gonna start yawning, yeah. I think for me, the best thing would be to, probably start a little bit slower. Like, I'm gonna sit on my laptop, I think, and do a couple of, like, admin-y things on my laptop. Just get changed into PJs and do that. And just get into the mood of chilling out. And then it's probably a little bit closer to 11 now. And then as it hits, like, 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'll just try and force myself to get to sleep if I don't just pass out already, because I'm yawning. Oh my god. I'll try and, like, force myself to go to sleep, and then when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll make myself, like, a little yogurt bowl with some fruit, because I bought a brand new rock melon, yummy, and some bananas and stuff, so I can make my little fruit bowl. And then head to the gym, do like a really light exercise because I am getting back into my my new routine, because I've got a new gym routine. Little PT give you a new gym routine. So, and what else? I've got a meeting at 11. Then I'm gonna probably stick around uni and study and do my thing. And then I have a class, come home. And then, yeah, I think I'll have a shower and just have a chill night. But I think ultimately it's about giving yourself things to look forward to. If you have a shit day, and like, for me, it's like mental and physical and just like a little emotional. Well, yeah, emotional. It's just about giving yourself things to look forward to and just like grounding yourself. Like, another thing is that I felt a little anxious because one of my friends hasn't replied to me in like 2 days, right? I could either sit here and think, oh my god, like this is the end of our friendship, like, oh, like I'm really concerned, like what does she think about me, did I say anything, blah blah blah. Or I could just be like, you know what, if she's busy, she's busy. Like, if she starts posting and like blatantly ignoring me, like I know where I stand with her, I'm not gonna bother. But she hasn't, so she's probably just not on her phone or not responding, or she's like enjoying the long weekend. So me adding to my own anxiety based on another person's life is frankly a waste of my energy and my time. So that's just something that you gotta like tell yourself, because otherwise your brain will play tricks on you. Psychologically, it likes to do that sometimes. So just gotta kind of do that. And then another thing is obviously feeling bloated or not feeling good. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I felt like shit today. Did I eat like shit? Yeah. Ring, ring, ring. The call is coming from inside the house. Like, oh my god, my eyes. The call is coming from inside the house. Like, I guarantee you, if I had yogurt and I made myself little scrambled eggs and I had just water, then I don't think I would be feeling like this right now physically. Well, maybe I would. Who's to say? Just emoted. I'm so sorry. But, like, who's to say? But I don't think I would. And even though that's what felt right to me at the time, I'm now feeling the repercussions of it now, obviously. So, yeah, I think the best thing is don't take it personally. Don't take other people personally. Don't take anything personally. Don't be so hard on yourself, because, again, in an ideal world, I would have been asleep probably like an hour ago. I would have done my teeth and my retainer. I would have done my skincare. I would have done everything. But in all honesty, I can't be bothered doing my skincare tonight. Is there anything really wrong with my skin? No. Like, it's fine. I'll live. I should probably have a little bit more water, but like, I'll live. And tomorrow's a new day. I'll make myself a checklist for tomorrow morning, get that all done and all sorted, and then see how I feel, because there's no point in pressuring yourself into doing something that you feel is going to just burn you out, because then I'm going to feel like this again, and I don't want to feel like this again. Not that I'm burnt out now, I just feel as though I put so much pressure on myself to have the perfect day off, because I worked like all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and now it's Monday, public holiday. I had such pressure on myself to have the most perfect day off, and I wanted to go up shopping and to uni and to shopping, to normal shopping. I wanted to go to the gym, and I wanted to walk my dog, and I wanted to meal prep everything and blah, blah, blah. And then I just got crazy decision paralysis and a bit anxious and whatever. And like, I think another part of it was that this morning when I woke up, I saw a lot of things online about, like, all these girls posting about, like, posting on social media, and it was, like, little trends that they were, like, creating about, like, clothing or, like, their dream jobs or, like, what they've accomplished or whatever. And, like, for myself, I'm a very motivated person, and I just got accepted into, like, a little scholarship program in China for 2 weeks. So, woo! Again, like I'm going places. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a lazy person. I just had a lazy day. But beside that, I was scrolling through all these people's, like, accomplishments and, like, their social media, like, trend version of it or representation of it or whatever. And I was like, oh, I wish I posted like that. I wish that was me. It's like, it could be. If you didn't spend 3 hours just sitting on your phone, consuming other people's content instead of making your own. It's not that hard. It's really, really not that hard. And I think that's another reason why I beat myself up, is because I see other people doing things that I want to do. And instead of saying, oh, that's cool, I'm going to do that now, I think, oh, like, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have posted that. I wish I would have, like, that's such a good photo. I wish I would have taken that. It's like, you can't take that exact photo from that exact frame at that exact time, but you can take a very, very similar photo if you just save it and you just, like, keep it in, like, a board of, like, photos to recreate or whatever. Like, it's not that hard. Stop comparing yourself to other people and just start doing shit that you want to do. Like, I don't know, if you see people living their dream life in Melbourne and you're like, oh, I wish that was me, go do it. What's stopping you? Probably just you, because you can find a job there, you can find a uni there, you can find a soulmate there, you can do whatever you need to do there. Like, it's not that hard. You can do whatever you put your mind to. The only person that's stopping you is you. And I'm just realizing how blunt and how hard that's coming across as, especially because obviously, like, the start of the video and the start of the day was very hey guys, like, I'm actually really lazy and, like, whatever. It's like, do what you fucking want to do everything, like, don't do everything. I think you need to have days like this to appreciate every other day. And like, this is gonna be me just, like, verbalizing a couple things now, but, like, mentally, like, even if I have a bad day tomorrow, mentally I will be clearer than today. Physically, even if I don't eat perfectly, as long as I eat better than today, I will feel better. As long as I drink more water, I will feel better. Emotionally, as long as nobody incites any drama or tries to make me upset in any way purposefully, I will be better than today. And that's what's important. There is no level of importance greater than your own decision making and your own behaviors, and that is dictated by your mentality and your physical behaviors and emotional and spiritual and whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm going to leave you with today, and I hope you have a good night. And I'm going to go on my laptop, and the easiest way to start, I feel, doing things is I have Instagram and Facebook on my laptop, and I'm just going to respond to people's messages, and then after that I'm going to probably sort out my Spotify, and then I'm going to start filling out my China application or looking at some other things, and then yeah, awesome. Have a good night, everybody.